Okay, I'm here. Good, it looks like the noise gating is in fact working properly. I was a little worried. I set up a fan to point at my face. Because the big fan that moves the air conditioning throughout the house, no matter how I set the noise gating, it always picks up very loudly on this microphone. And that's terrible. And I wouldn't want to suggest anyone with sensitive hearing like me to something like that coming through a mic because it sounds awful. Especially if you have a neurological condition. Okay. So I see Mox, I see Christy. I kind of want to wait till Xenon gets here to do our surprise thing. Hey, Bad Road, because Xenon is slime and proud. And oh, I guess this is I won't show the surprise just yet, but I will switch over to my frame because this is actually my first opportunity to show it. Frisbee. Psst. He's been chewing at his paws because he has allergies. And I don't want him to chew through his skin again, because that's what dogs do when they get allergies. Okay? Oh, swallowed water wrong. Okay. What was I doing? Switching windows. So here's my frame that Annie made for me. I like it a lot. I think I might have to change the color of my text. I don't know, is that hard for y'all to see? I know it's probably my color blindness doing it. Specifically the green against the blue. The contact info is a little muddy. Alright, well what can we put against it? We can just change it to pink, huh? No, pink is gonna show up real good. There we go. That should be a bit better. Change this one to pink as well while leaving my name green, so that that can at least be the same shade as everyone else's. There we go. Hey Xenon, alright, you made it. And Andy. Alright, so the cool thing is Katie got me one of these a couple of weeks ago, week and a half. And I used to have these Mega Bloks Dragon sets in the late 2000s, early 2010s. And they were super amazing, and they had these really detailed dragon models in them. Let's see. And this is sort of the same idea as those dragon models, but much smaller. Like, the dragon models were like this big, or bigger. Like, they'd fill up the whole camera, at least. They were super amazing. So, this is Series 2, because we were never able to actually find Series 1. The boxes were always empty, because these are apparently actually popular, even though I've never heard of them anywhere except the places where you can buy them. But they sell out. So I was very happy that she was able to get me this. And if it's cool, I may get one or two more. They're kind of pricey as blind bags go. They're $10 each. But I hope this isn't latex-based slime. That'd be terrible. I think it's silicone-based, though. I'm allergic to latex, so that would be bad.
Do we have non-latex gloves?
I don't think so, no. I think I'll be fine. Latex-based slime doesn't seem very useful. There's another wrapper around this that I'm having a hard time finding the part that you can... There it is. This is very well wrapped, so people can't just come in and steal the slime and run. There we go. I just realized that I need something to keep the slime from getting everywhere. There's something. Oh! One of the empty Rubbermaid tubs that used to have Lego pieces in it. So, let's see how this goes. If these are half as cool as the Dragons kits, then I'll be super happy. My camera base is crooked. That's not ideal. Shouldn't be noticeable on camera, but it's noticeable to me. Alright, so it looks like these have like a lock mechanism that you twist. No, you just pull. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Wow, that looks so cool. Let's move this off to the side. Let's look at this pamphlet first that it comes with. So far, I really like the packaging and the design of all this. This is super cool. Alright, oh, it tells us which one we got. Which I could kind of tell through the plastic anyway. Doesn't look like there's any, like, rare ones. They all say they're 1 in 9 chance. Let me get this here so you can see them all. Yeah, it looks like there's 9 of them and they're all an equal chance to get. Oh, this guy's super cool, though. Let's open him up. Covered in embryonic fluid, the dragon breaks through the shell and takes its first tentative steps into a larger universe. Alright, how does this open? This is gonna get everywhere. This is gonna be a bit of a cleanup, regardless of me trying to contain it. Mostly because I'm not actually trying that hard. Okay, rip that open. It is not ripping easily. Let's grab this, turn it on its side. Oh, that is slimy. Oddly enough. Jiggly. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a chain? Oh, that is slime. That is slime, y'all. Alright, I'm trying to open this without resorting to scissors. Holy shit. Wow. That is just so much slime. Ah! It comes in pieces too. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is something else. Alright, we got wings here. Let's grab the instructions. It seems pretty straightforward. Oh, that feels so... It feels like slightly warm Jell-O. Oh, I'm glad we don't have carpet for once. Normally I lament that we don't have carpet. But today I'm glad we don't, because if any of this fell off the table, it'd be easy to clean up. Oh my god. Wow. Alright, let's pull out the individual chunks. Gotta get this whole event on camera here. It's okay if you need to look away. This is absolutely kind of gross, if I'm being honest. It would seem less gross if it came in one piece. Holy crap. Oh, there's his torso. What a good torso. The best torsos are purple and covered in holes. Sorry, that's Mox's line. Okay, let's start getting it assembled. That's only part of the torso, I guess. Oh, here's more torso. Mm-mm. I expected this to be messy. This is messier than I expected. Talk about your non-Newtonian fluids. Doesn't stick to skin real bad or anything, but it sticks to itself. Do you think you could go grab me like a cup of water? Thank you.
Just a regular cup of regular water or hot water?
Let's try warm water.
Warm or hot?
Just like warm.
Okay.
Don't want it to be. I want to be able to touch it. Otherwise, I might drop something in and not be able to get it out.
Okay.
Hi, Riz. Welcome to the slime show. It sticks to skin a little bit, but it mostly sticks to itself. This is a good place to walk in, I think. You've got a pile of body parts and a pool of slime, and just everything's dripping. I managed to get this partially clean. Look at those abs. Wow. That is a strong boy. I hope they're abs. Yeah, it came out of this egg, like Bad Road's saying. Okay, I don't want to attach anything together till I'm able to clean it all up, so... I'm just gonna keep pulling body parts out of the primordial ooze.
There's a warm cup full of warm water.
Thank you. Set it down. Right here would be great. Thank you. Alright, let's see if the water will dissolve some of this. Not really. How would you get those kind of muscles on an ovipositor? Kegels? I think yes. Oh, it is dissolving the slime. I need something to scrape out some of this slime, though. I have some little sticks, which are the bottom bits from incense sticks. Font Streamlabs uses conveys a completely different emotion than the Twitch chat font. Yeah, I would imagine so. That's one of the biggest problems that emojis have. Inconsistency between platforms. Alright, we're making progress now. Honestly, I didn't think this would take this long. I did not expect just how slimy this slime would be. Isn't that weird? You go in expecting slime, but you don't realize what that means until after it's already sliming. I have not seen well, I probably have seen Samsung's version of the yikes emoji, but I can't bring it to mind. Someone making a vaguely angry face doing something with their eyes. That kind of describes me. I think Christy just looked it up because she made a sound. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's just... Ah. You know, I didn't like messy stuff when I was real little when they said I was supposed to because I was an extreme 90s kid. But I've got a whole new appreciation for it now. And I'm going to click on that. What? I don't like that. I don't like that emoji at all. And this is apples. I mean, that's closer to what I think of when I think yikes. Alright. We've got two halves of a torso here. Flip them together. These do seem to be about as detailed as the old Dragons kits. I'm impressed. Really liking that. I'm trying to get it to focus on it properly, but it likes the background elements too much. There we go. There's like a lot of mold detail here. That is the appropriate number of halves of a torso. There were 5 Four Kings. That's one of the big twists in Dark Souls. Turns out that the Four Kings, there's 5 of them. Like, not even making that up. That was actually the reason Sue almost didn't finish Dark Souls. Was because she beat the 4 Kings, and then the 5th King showed up, and she couldn't stop laughing and died. Also, because of how the fight works mechanically, which is different from every other fight, you can get through it only seeing 2 kings. Alright, now we've got a torso with a single leg. My favorite. Alright. This one off. Yeah, this is very water-soluble slime. This cup of water is getting real cloudy. I think water-soluble slime was definitely the way to go for this particular item. I think that they have made a wise decision. Uh-oh, I just dripped water on my phone. That's not good. One sec. Alright. Alright, I fixed it. Yeah, it's like a plot twist written by a 6-year-old. It's pretty incredible. Get that partially in frame so y'all can see what the hell I'm doing. When it's you versus 4 kings, that's a 1 in 5 chance of winning. Okay, that gives you a 20% chance. I can make wrestling references. But you add in the fact that there's actually 5 kings, and that brings it down. And 20 divided by 5, that's 4, so that's only 4% chance of winning. There we go. Oh, God. I just got splatted in the eye. Ray, I've been slimed. But I am a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you take that 4% and you divide it in half. Okay. Now I need to find his other back leg. Oh my god, he's more slime than Beast now. Oh, there's a tail. Oh my gosh. He's got a cute little wolfy tail. Aw, it's a slimy wolf tail. It's just psychomagnetheric ooze. What happens if you play smooth jazz to it? I think its head explodes. This is 100% a furry. A slime furry. It's a purple slime wolf. Just like Mom used to make. Alright, still gotta find that other leg. Slurry. I think that means something else. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Go. That's mostly done. Yeah, the water's making this so much easier. I wouldn't recommend drinking it afterwards. Alright, now let's... head going. Oh gosh. I dropped the head. Oh no, I can't get it out without spilling water just everywhere. Fine, because the camera's on a stand, so I'm not gonna damage the camera. Ooh, does its jaw... oh my gosh, its jaw opens. Ah. This is so cute. His chance to win overflowed to 43 2/3%. Yes. I assume it's safe to drink because they don't want kids to eat the slime. I'm certain it's non-toxic, but that doesn't mean it's good for you. Not by any stretch. Up. That is some serious detail. I'm really impressed by these. That's even showing up well on the camera. Yeah, these may be more detailed than the old dragon models. This is really impressive for $10. Guess that's why it's a blind bag thing. So that if you're trying to collect them all, you end up buying like 30 of them instead of 9. Not that I would mind having doubles. Send your slime to the address below. Guess this just... does this just fit in right here? Oh, that doesn't... maybe? Let's clean both wings. Dragon is puppy. Oh, no, don't sink. There we go. Let me look at the instructions again. See exactly how the wings fit on. I thought it'd just be straightforward, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, it looks like they just pop in there. It feels weird. Oh, I see. You gotta push them all the way in so that they sit pretty. Okay, so we've got the main body. Interesting that one of these wings is painted and the other isn't. Kinda cool. Oh, it's the same on his legs, which means it's definitely the aesthetic they're going for. I wonder if each one's gonna be painted in a unique way, just at random. Let's get the rest of these pieces out of the slime. Yep. Get off my thumb. There's a thing. I can feel more stuff in here. There's clear pieces, which I'm having to actually dig for. Come on. Patience is all part of the slime.
Remind yourself that slime is a slow and insidious killer.
There's a game I don't have the patience for as much as I wish I did. That is a game that is primarily about rolling dice over and over again. Very much a game of chance. And that's why I end up not having the patience for it. Okay, now we gotta dissolve more slime. Ooh, okay, that's a mask. Interesting. See, if we had a bigger audience, you know, if we had that partner audience of like 75 people, someone would offer to pay me like $50 to drink the slime water. And I'd have to refuse unless they doubled that. The slaughter. That is definitely a different thing. Okay, almost done now. Come on. I don't know what some of these pieces even are. Got horns. Should have two masks. Oh, they're not masks. They're like wrist pads, maybe? Right, now clean off the chain. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera. You can see just tendrils of slime at the bottom where it hasn't dissolved. Next time I'll get a clear glass, jeez. I don't want to spend $50 to make someone do that. Well, good. Because like I said, it'd cost at least $100. Okay, now we got the accessories ready to go. Let's see. Okay, horns go on head. 2 horns on his head. 2 on his wings. Horns are stored on the head. Most of it is very soft, rubbery plastic, by the way. Probably tell by looking that some of it is, like the wings. The vast majority of it is. Except for those white underbelly. The rest of it's pretty soft. Okay, now I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the chain. It shows the chain doing something, but I have no idea what that something is. Just kind of points to it. I guess it just drapes over its neck. That's all I can really get from this image. This image right here, where it just looks like it's draped over his neck. And then we got this other image up above for instructions that just kind of shows the chain and then has an arrow pointing to his neck. So I guess it just hangs around his neck. Alright, now these mask looking bits go here. Shoulders. That. Very dark. Guessing that all the accessories from the different monsters is interchangeable. Because there's stuff like on the front of his hands, he's got spaces for more armor. There we go. Now we got more armor on his thighs. Find more slime somehow. Slime gets everywhere. Animated series. Combine all 9 to get a big Dagron and far too much slime. So just hang that around his neck, I guess. Basically Mr. T. Alright, now this clips to here. And now he has a stand that is also an egg. How does this fit? That? Yeah, that'll do. So, that is a cool little kit. And I would refer to it as being slimy yet satisfying. I am very happy with how that comes out. Now what is your name? They called him Fierceor. That's not a great name, but it'll do. Now the other ones available are Spitfire, Frost Snarl, Ice Blaze, Griforce, which is probably a worse name, Repulsor, Ravagor, Grimer, okay, that's the worst name, and the best name, Clobberclaw. Okay, let's move this just bucket of slime off to the side. When you get a chance, can you dump this down the sink?
Sure. Just the regular sink?
Yeah, should be fine. It dissolves very easily.
Bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
This looks very gross.
Yep, it's very cloudy. Its wings jiggle. Clobberclaw, mortal enemy of Jabberjaw. I agree with this. Alright, this goes back here. Now it's time to dump out our standard Technic burger pieces.
I have some news.
What's up?
So, it's separated in the glass,
Oh, okay.
and now it's just slime on the bottom.
Slime on the bottom.
Yeah, like a yogurt.
Slime on the bottom yogurt. Do you think Jamie Lee Curtis will advertise for us?
Sure, why not? should just throw it away?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're starting at step 489. Nice. Here we go. So, need that, and then we need 6 black clips. It's time for trash beetle. The hero we deserve, well and truly. Come on, mouse cursor. Here we go. Just clip all the clips into the clippy clip. Does that go right in the middle? Yeah. Oh, that doesn't feel right. That is not shaped correctly. So that's going to be fun later. Yeah, it's 420 plus 69. That's one of the reasons I stopped there last time. That one episode of DuckTales where Gizmo Duck loses the Gizmo suit, so Gyro makes him a loner out of trash, like that. The new version of Gyro is a huge asshole. Kinda like him for it, though. Alright, need a sticker. Sticker time! Some of the stickers wore off of the sheet. I know I've said this a couple times. But some of the stickers just did not survive sitting still on the sheet. So some of the stickers are just going to be straight up missing on this build. There we go. And then I need... Oh, I'm supposed to actually put a sticker on both of those. Weird. And of course, they have the bootleg model number of 20076. Unlike our previous build, which of course had 420... I don't remember it. It wasn't 42069, but it was close. Alright, now I need 5 more black clips. Need to move my fan slightly. I've thought about getting Technic Kit 42069, both for the meme and because it's a legitimately really good set. But it's also pretty pricey. I'm stuffy today. Alright, so we're done with that. Bye. Alright, size 13 girder. Close enough. Good. 2 size 2s. Lego bricks don't just hold their value, they become more valuable as time goes on. They increase in value just constantly and exponentially. Yeah, it's a really cool kit. Alright, now I need to find 2 black ball joints. I'm not sure which case they're in. There's one. Hopefully they're both in the same case. And they are. Excellent. And that was a size 15, not a size 13. I knew I should have actually checked. Alright, that's another 15. This must be a 13, right? Yeah, that'll do it. Got this all correct. I do. Awesome. There we go. Well, done with that again. I know that joke's not funny to anyone else, but I'm finding it hilarious. Need to find a tube with a thing in the middle. There we go. Tube with the thing in the middle. The specific bit we're working on right now is part of the trailer, either the front or the back. I'm really not sure which. I think the back, because I think this part opens. And the front of the trailer doesn't open, or it'd just dump trash all over the drivers. And that'd be kind of gross. And would seem like more of a design flaw than a feature. I am not going to fill the truck with slime when it's done, because this is a bootleg, and it will not be slime tight. It will all just leak out and will be horrible. Alright, need more tubes. Honestly, in this life, you can always use more tubes. Especially if you can curl your body into a ball that is conveniently the exact size of the tubes that comprise the enemy's power and ventilation system. The slime won't be secure. Exactly. An insecure slime. Insecure slime is certainly not the worst thing you could have, but you gotta be able to tell it that it's gonna be okay, and that it's good. I could be the Mr. Rogers of slime. We need to combine the bang slime and bang affirm commands. Set up bang affirm slime so it says you're a great slime. Not every day is going to be not slime. I need a cog and a nail. Size 3 nail. This is right. Nail goes through here. Cog slides onto it. And it spins. And then I need another cog. One of these sand-colored cogs. Alright, now we got this. Oh, there's actually kids playing outside at night. That's so good. I can actually hear kids playing outside, and that's nice. Oh, whoops, that's upside down. So if you do hear shrieking in the background of the stream, don't worry, that's just kids playing outside. I need a size 11. That's the one. Now watch and learn. Here's the deal. I don't know if you can tell real well on camera, but this thing is crooked. Like, one side is at a very slightly different angle than the other. So that's going to be interesting. There you go, now we have a slime-affirm. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I'm hoping that get more of these Breakout Beasts. I do really like these. And even if I got a couple of doubles, I don't think I'd mind. Which is probably the healthiest way to approach blind bags, right? Not going for a specific character and also not minding doubles. Right. I'm very fortunate that gambling addiction is not something in my brain. In fact, anytime I gamble, I just kind of feel gross about it afterwards. And that's why game companies don't care about me. 15, there's gotta be another 13 here. Is that a 13? That's a 13. Once I got a lottery ticket from a gas station that I didn't win. I think that's most people's experience, yes. Generally speaking, if I do something gambly, you're fine, Resby, climb on up. If I do something with gambling involved, I quit as soon as I lose once. Also, once I got a lottery ticket as a gift and I won $1, but it was for another state, and also the ticket cost $1. Yup. Game companies hate her thanks to this one simple trick: being born with a brain unprone to addictive behavior. It's almost like all these companies only care about people they can manipulate into going bankrupt for their microtransactions. Frisbee, you're okay to be up there, but please don't be standing and stomping around. Frisbee, lay down. Lay down, puppy. Good boy. Meanwhile, Christy has Salty Bet on another screen. I can say words. I've only got mild aura today, which is nice. However, I've also had an entire sip of beer, so I was gonna show how little I drank of it. And then I was like, nah, let's not show alcohol on stream. There's no good reason to do that. There's people under the legal drinking age who watch. Sticker 17. Free players on free-to-play games are supported by a few big spenders called whales. Yes, it's a dehumanizing term, which does a great job of demonstrating just how little these companies actually care about people. Sticker 21 is... oh, not sticker 21. Sticker 17. There it is. Which way this is supposed to go, so I'll just guess. I learned about it due to fastidious research, because for a long time they were trying to hide it. Trying to hide from the general public that these were things. Which goes to show that, yeah, they know how fucking disgusting they are. It was more a, this is a thing that happens, then this is what you should try to accomplish. Well, that's good. That's definitely a less horrifying way to teach it. Okay, I need another tube. See, you always need more tubes, no matter how far in life you get. If there's one thing that you will always find yourself needing, it's going to be tubes. Oh, by the way, the frame, the blue part of the frame with the Lego bumps, that's actually this That's actually this very board, a close-up photo of it with the color altered. I thought that was real clever. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Alright, now I need a big cog. And a nail. Motherfucker. It's fine, I didn't see anything go flying at least. I dropped the thing full of things on the floor. It was kinda scary. Alright, there's the cog I needed. Need to drive a nail through it. That's the wrong nail. I need a brown nail. Not that brown nail, though. The shorter brown nail. There we go. Now it turns this other cog for reasons. That was exciting. Alright, get these L's together. Wow, it's a machine. But how does it choose those words? There we go. You know, the worst part about that bit at the end of Path of Neo you were talking about yesterday, Christy, is that the movies didn't have satisfying conclusions either. Like, at all. I don't even remember how the second one ends. And the first and third one just end with nothing. I think I would have preferred the Giant Agent Smith. Because then at least something happens. Hmm. when we went to watch that in the Dollar Theater, once everyone had seen it, fucking Katie kept doing that, and it just had the theater in fucking stitches. It's one of those things that'd be real shitty to do at, like, a full-priced screening. But it's actually pretty funny when it's like a 6 months later dollar showing. Huh. I seem to be missing a piece. Which is not ideal. Just as the credits started to roll, the guys in front of us turned around and told us we'd ruined the movie by talking. At a Dollar Theater, watching Ultraviolet. Good lord. Well, we may just be missing this piece. Oh, I found it. None of y'all even offered me L's. Come on. Oh, Christy did offer me an L, and I missed it, so that's on me. Okay. There we go. Also, we were talking the whole time. 5 minutes in, they could have told us to be quiet, but no, they decided to wait until the movie was over. Yeah, that's some passive-aggressive shit. Welcome to the American South, where everyone's super polite to your face if you're white. Forsook my L, that's why it took so long. You're right, you're absolutely correct. What is that Greek letter you posted, Bad Road? I don't know the name of that one, but I know it's a Greek letter. Even though it does appear to just be an upside down L. Capital Gamma, gotcha. Alright, we got a couple more, like, internally mechanical pieces here. They were pretty aggressive once they decided to say something, standing up and glowering at us. But we outnumbered them and didn't really care. That's some pretty amazing stuff. More tubes. More tubes. Thought so. Miscounting viewers again. Rumble. Very annoying. Or maybe that'll help. It's almost like they don't care about fixing problems unless they affect the largest channels on the service. Because they are incredibly short-sighted. Hey, Aston. What you doing, baby? What you doing? Hi. Gaston says hi. Right. How does this attach? This? That's not attaching, that's just sliding it in. Why is that two different steps? Ugh. Those should both be the same step. Oh well. Need an axle and a big red nut. An axle, a cog, and a big red nut walk into a bar. There we go. Now it fits, more or less. Doesn't look like the diagram. Alright, now it kind of looks like the diagram. Clifford the big red nut. I don't think that's how that goes. Also, this is 100% the wrong size axle. I need this shorter size 7 axle. I gotta realign everything. Which, fine, there we go. Alright, that was easier the second time. Now I'm supposed to flip it over. And I have this wrong? Is that the wrong size nail? I guess that's the wrong size nail. Supposed to have a longer nail, which I had thought I was supposed to have the shorter nail so that it would line up. No, it turns out it's not supposed to line up. Alright. Fixed. I fixed it. Need that. And another nut. Also, the instructions here have failed to show the sticker on the pieces because they really don't care about these secondary build instructions, I guess. It's weird that there's so many errors in this, considering it, as far as I knew, these are mostly automatically generated. That's what the whole LEGO Designer Studio thing is for. But there's errors in these that absolutely wouldn't happen automatically generating from that program. Okay, I guess we're done with this part. So... good. Alright, now I need one of these wingling pieces. That's the wrong wingling. Are there other winglings? Where's the other winglings? There's a wingling. Good wingling. Wow, this piece feels really cheap. I am certain that the one on the one in the real version didn't feel this way. It's all hollow, held together weirdly. It feels like it's gonna break if I push too hard on it. You can't fool me. That is clearly that same glass of slime.
What? We're not drinking slime.
Slime should be a drink. They should make drinkable slime. I am 100% sure that someone does. Alternatively, you can just mix cornstarch into whatever juice you have. Powerade plus cornstarch. I mean, we keep Gatorade around because of our disabilities tend to come along with dehydration. So, you know, could just mix some cornstarch into some Gatorade. Now watch and learn. Here's the deal. I'll slip and slide on this banana peel. Add some iodine and it'll turn black. Well, that sounds disgusting. I googled drinkable slime, and the first thing to come up was slime that came in an orange soda or root beer can that says "not for drinking" on it, which just seems like a lawsuit waiting to happen. Slime ASMR, Food and Drink Edition, Funky Kong picks you up from the airport, YouTube. Good old supportive Funky Kong. Always picking you up from the airport. And now anyone who hasn't seen that video is going, wait, is that a real thing? You can apparently make drinkable slime at home with a pot, Jello, warm water, and Sprite. Yeah, that's about right. It is real, Mox. And if you don't find ASMR to be something that makes you physically ill, like me, then I highly recommend it, because it's actually very, very, I would call it funny. Aside from the awful slurping sounds that always come along with ASMR. I should make drinkable slime on stream, maybe. Oh yeah, ASMR makes me feel both violently ill and violent. There is one channel I really like to watch called ADG, or Ancient DOS Games. And I have to be fully awake with no aura, in a certain mood, with white noise in the background to watch it, because he always clicks his tongue and swallows right next to the mic, and it's something that probably doesn't bother anyone else, or at least not a lot of people, but it makes me sick. And it sucks, because he's got really good content. Mouth noises belong in the mouth. Ain't that the truth? Aura is a migraine thing, yes. It can also come along with anything that causes dissociation. So my panic aura and my migraine aura feel very distinct from one another. Alright, well, we made a wingaling. No idea what we're supposed to do with it. Just set it aside, I guess. Alright, size 13 gray. 5, 10, 13, good. Actually counted this time. And aura can come in forms of visual aura, tactile aura, which is what I primarily get, where it just basically, the best way I can describe it is gonna sound disgusting, but it just kind of feels like squishy pressure on your brain. It's incredibly uncomfortable and makes it hard to concentrate. I don't want to make a boot Lego build that's just a bunch of micro builds not going anywhere. You monster! Why would you do that? Bad Road, Lego's greatest monster. Alright, I need another smaller tube. I don't think I get auras. My migraines usually just make sensory input bad, and also the pain because migraine. Not all migraine sufferers get aura. The other day, a couple days ago, I had a migraine that did not involve pain, and that's something people tend not to think of. But every other migraine symptom was so bad I could not function. This requires a couple more tubes. All these tubes. See, what did I tell y'all? What'd I tell you about the tubes? I warned you about the tubes. You warned us about the tubes. It just keeps happening. That's the only part of that series that I'm really familiar with. Is Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Get another curvy bit. That joke is 199% of the Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff that I'm familiar with. No, I think 199% works better. Or if you want to make it more Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, cross it out, then write 199% again, then cross that out, then write 199% again, and then just go over the nines with a marker to make them into zeros. Then cut and paste the whole page and use it again next week with new words written on it. Only don't completely erase the old words so that you can still sort of see them faded in the background. And yes, more JPEG artifacts. As someone who is not terribly into that source material, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff is a bizarre stroke of genius, in my opinion. It just captures what it's doing so perfectly. I need another nail and another tube. Nails and tubes, not to be confused with kibbles and bits or berries and cream. I think I'm missing a tube. No, never mind. There it is. No, never mind. That's not it. Yeah, I think we're missing a tube. Not sure if it's quite Dinosaur Comics brilliant. Dinosaur Comics was great. It wasn't consistently great. But then no one can really be consistently great for that many comics that quickly. Alright. By the power of L, I command ye. Alright, if this tube is not missing, then it's in the wrong case. Definitely not in there. And as soon as I look at this other case, I find two of them. Seeing them in a larger context, I think, is also good. Ah, that adds more depth to the silliness, huh? Alright. So now we take our wingling that we made. And we clip. And we clip. And we clip, 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 clip. Not doing a very good job expressing how this is supposed to attach. And, okay. Just the one. You think this monster might actually give the Pathfinder party some problems? Yeah, definitely the trash beetle. It's a tough fight. It's basically King Marlborough. A debased nymph. Now that I've had her prepare bark skin and wind wall. Trash beetle won't be until book 5 when they get to World War I Russia. I mean, Trash Beetle is Mac branded, so is it a time traveler? Or was Mac actually around in World War I? I'm not sure. Alright, size. Now we just set this off to the side again. So many mini builds. Good lord. Let's see, size 11. That looks pretty 11-y. Turns out Mack trucks predate World War I by like 10 years or so. Wow. Out in the Indian Ocean somewhere lives a former trash truck. Lives a former garbage truck would have worked better, huh? Out in the Indian Ocean somewhere lives a former garbage truck. Far and wide their name was known. Whoops. Fucked that up, huh? They said there's no doubt about it. It was the myth of the fingerprints. That's how our stream got muted. Slips through here. This bit's like a bumper. I see YouTube. I see you, YouTube. That's the disappointing Pokemon reboot. YouTube, I see you! Alright, finally opening up the system bricks again. Even more corporate Pokemon, please no, I can't. Alright, now we're making, like, lights. Well, how about that whipped cream Pokemon, huh? When it's happy or excited, it squirts more delicious whipped cream. Pokemon Company tweeted that shit straight-faced. It looks like it sounds like an April Fool's joke by someone other than the Pokemon Company. Its name is Alcremie. Yep. Gotta slurp 'em all. It's a portmanteau of alchemy and creamy. Squishers! Oops, all creamy. They've already got 3 vanilla ice cream. Yeah, but those ones don't sound like they're talking about semen when described. I'm just saying, this is a special case. This is something that, to my knowledge, had not happened in Pokemon before. And yes, it also looks like a dick. If its final evolutionary form doesn't have big titties, I'll be shocked. That's not held on very well. Oh well. I need a hollow stud to go in the middle. Hollow Stud being the pornographic parody of Hollow Knight. Right. Another sticker piece. Thing is, Hollow Stud doesn't take nearly as long. Covered in what, Bad Road? I guess at some point the Pokemon Company was like, well, they're gonna draw our Pokemon in porn, no matter what we do. Might as well make one that's just a dick that shoots cream when it's happy. Covered, like news coverage, except not news. Oh sure, that's exactly what you meant. Alright. There's a thing. I don't know, that does sound like news to me. Of these. And then I need another one of those tubes. Huh. Now go through. Just slide in there. Good job. They made one site stop using the word Pokemon because porn got too far up in the Google results. Something important involving werewolves. That's adorable. I love it. If there was an easy way to drag that into the window, OBS didn't freak out when you tried to drag something from the browser to it, I would totally put that up on stream. I could drag it to the desktop and then back into the window, but that's a lot of trouble. It's super cute, though. What about a Pokemon that's made out of whipped cream? Alarm sounds. That's the internet's made it fucky alarm, sir, and I have no sympathy for you. Just say, there is a reason that people remember Rule 34 and not any of the other things on that list. That reason is that Rule 34 was actually the original joke, and then someone made the rest of the list later because they didn't actually get the joke. Also porn. Slide that on there. Don't look up the rest of that list, by the way. It's an insult. That alarm must have gone off constantly while they were releasing news on the gym leaders. Yes. Okay, now we're up to 5:46, and it's 11 o'clock, so I'm going to call it now, because that's the start of yet another mini-build. And I think this is a good place to shut down for the night. Our Masto instance was blowing up a bit, which they're like 14, right? I'm not happy about that. Aww. Poor Nessa. Yeah, I don't know. Some of the gym leaders are older in some of the games. I haven't looked into anything about Sword and Shield because Pokemon is too goddamn much work for me. Okay, so the truck itself looks the same as last week. These are the mini builds we've done so far this week, which kind of ridiculous. It doesn't look like we've done much, but that was like 60 steps. Lieutenant Surge, yeah. He's an old man. He's an old man, he's like 30. And there's Blaine, there's Giovanni. Even Brock seems to be older in the original games than he is in the cartoon, and in the cartoon he's like in his late teens. Okay, so, thanks everyone for coming. Tomorrow is Press Any Key with the Fox Jam, and that's going to be super, super cool. Saturday morning is Christie's Wildcard stream. Sunday evening is Zoo with Mother 3. Monday is Christie with nothing, no stream Monday, because it's the Amazon walkout, and we're going to stand in solidarity. If streaming is your source of income, then do not feel bad about streaming on that day. It sucks having to feel like you're doing something wrong when you're just trying to stay alive, I know. But Tuesday is Andrea with Iconoclasts. Wednesday is Tail. And Thursday is back around to me with more Lego. I doubt I'll have another slime thing by then. But we will get more Trash Beetle. Sale is for 2 days to know about the strike. I think the strike is just Monday. I may be wrong. It would be helpful to not buy or even browse on Amazon.com during that time. And yeah, I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on such things. So is it Shakopee, Minnesota warehouse, or planning to strike for 6 hours? Okay. That's what I thought. So thanks everyone for your support, whether monetary or otherwise, and please follow our team who are listed below the stream here on the page at truck.community. I've been Alice, and this has been the Trash Beetle, and I will see you next time. Good night.